when you choose the streets over your dreams. So Dumas has less than $20 ahead of his UFC fight. This video is not to bash Dumas for how much money he has, but it's to bash the life of the streets when you choose the streets over your career.
In street fight, I can eat you.
Dumas has been a victim of that, getting arrested for charges that he could have avoided himself if he just choose to be a normal civilian. Like, he chooses the streets over his career. He got a UFC deal and still chooses to be in the streets. This is the example of guys you should not be. The street guys has took over the world. They had took over the persona when you are in music, and now it's taken over the fight game. People think being street is cool. It done took over the world. So now let's get into this. So how do you have $20 in your account and you've been fighting for the UFC, the biggest corporation of MMA? How do you even get a deal into the UFC? Guys, this is how you know God is real. A guy like this gets a contract for the UFC. Nothing in this world is impossible when you have a guy like Dumas fighting for UFC. Although he's been getting chinned left and right, but the fact that this guy is in the biggest corporation of MMA, the big corporation of UFC MMA, this guy right here
But I never lose fight in the street.
is a prime example that anything in life is possible, but a prime example of don't be a dumbass. Don't be a huge cornball, dumb ass. You grew up in the streets. Your whole family is struggling and you still choose to be in the streets. Get a big deal to fight for us, our entertainment, and you choose to go back in the streets and be a hood guy. Don't be this guy. This guy could have been the smart guy, took the smart route and said, you know what? God gave me an opportunity in life. God gave me the biggest opportunity in life. Why shouldn't I just be a good guy for once? That's the problem with street guys. They want to be the same person they are from the past life. It's like they don't want to change. This guy right here, he is so dumb, bro. I don't even want to speak about this guy. But you know what? It's MMA news, so I'ma bring up and I'ma speak light into this situation. This guy is so stupid.
Stand your base. Stand your base.
He is ass. He sucks. But you know what? He's in the UFC, so we can't complain. So whenever he fights, you already know I'ma bet against him. I'ma put all my parlay, all my savings on his opponent. Just know Zachary Reese is gonna absolutely chin this guy in the first round this Saturday. Dumas just sucks. Just like how Mr. Olisejchuk, however the hell you say his name, chinned him last fight. That's how I knew he was a fraud. I thought he had it because he had that hood blood in him, but I come to find out these hood guys cannot fight when it comes to MMA. Oh my goodness, bro. This guy is just, he sucks, bro. He gets chinned, and I feel bad because I feel like his UFC contract gonna get burned once he gets chinned this Saturday. And he's still in the UFC. It's like UFC should have been cut this guy. But I feel like Dana White has a little bit of mercy on this guy. You know why? Because he's a street guy. This guy, Dana White, he's a businessman. So he thinks that this guy is gonna bring a big light to the UFC because he's so street. You see what they did to Sean O'Malley, this fruitcake with his hair, rainbows and all, 6'9" looking that guy.
But dude, when I make fun of gays, dude, I love gay men, dude.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do with Dumas because he's street, he's hood. They're trying to make characters, bring in characters into the UFC of the fight game. They're trying to make a WWE out of this sport. But look, this guy could still change. This guy could still be good. This guy has a huge opportunity, so I believe that he could be good and wake up. But no, it's probably the people around him. He probably doesn't train enough. This guy wants to tote chops, protect himself in the streets, and all, it's fine and all that. But bro, how do you have $20? Not even 30, 40, 50, 20 bucks. Like you're literally, you have $10 more, you're gonna have 10, and after that, that's a dub. So if this guy cops 2 grams of bud, he's cooked. He's broke. So this is bad. And I know this guy smokes because he's from the streets. He's definitely not hood and don't smoke gas. So I know he smokes Zaza. So with that $20, by the time today, he's probably down $0 because he copped a dime or dub. And then what? Gas money? He probably don't even have a whip. How does he even pay rent? Yeah, this guy's just, yeah, man. Just don't do this. Don't be this guy, bro. Don't, like, I know guys here probably spend their last dollar on the dime, on the dub. Don't do that, because then you're gonna end up like this guy, Mr. Dumas. His name is not Dumas no more on this channel. We're gonna call him Dumbass. And we're just gonna get into other news. New footage is showing of Lucini Queta begging Pitbull to fight him because he missed weight by 3 pounds. In my personal opinion, this was your UFC debut and you still managed to miss weight. This guy sucks. He should have not even been in the UFC to begin with. Pitbull would have absolutely dominated this guy, because you know what happens when you come from a different corporation to UFC. Pitbull's already into UFC level, and if other professionals can make weight in 1 hour, you should be able to put your all into this. If Dana White made the right decision to cut this guy, and I never want to see this guy back in the UFC ever again.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I seen this tweet on X where they said Mauricio Ruffy should fight Terrence Kidney right after he just got submitted because he had 0 grappling in his last fight. And I honestly feel like this should be the next fight that has to be made, because if Ruffy loses to Terrence Kidney, man, this guy, man, just put Ruffy into the PFL, man. This guy is damn not no fighting nerds, man. He's not at no Gene Silva level. I already had what I had to say about Mauricio Ruffy on my last video, so y'all go check that out, show some love. But y'all already know I don't be BSing, bro. I just be spitting facts and y'all just get butthurt. But it's okay, because y'all still watch Octa 2K and y'all still tune in. So hey, man, show some love.
Your wrestling is 0. Your grappling is 0.
Let's talk about Mr. Sean O'Malley, rainbow hair 6'9" guy. I seen this tweet earlier how he's gonna fight Sean Yadong. This is a good step up for Sean Yadong. No, I'm kidding. This is the easiest fight for Sean O'Malley. And if Sean O'Malley ends up losing to Sean Yadong, man, put Sean O'Malley out of here, man. This guy is a fraud. Y'all don't even know how he even got that title shot. I don't even know how he ended up chinning Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling should have been took him down and submit this guy. And he got exposed by Merab Dvalishvili. And honestly, I don't mind these Georgians being champ, because they're exposing these Dagestani and Russian guys, man. Y'all need skill. Y'all gotta go fight. Y'all gotta get through these Georgians, man, because y'all already see, man, Sean O'Malley, he was just a fraud. He was just another Leon Edwards champ, fluke champ guy. And this is what happened to the UFC at one point, and then they end up getting exposed, and y'all so surprised on why this rainbow hair guy is not a champ no more.
How you can tap ghostly?
His striking was good, I'll give him that, but where is the grappling, man? If y'all so good at striking, y'all should be a kickboxer at this point. Y'all have no reason to be inside the UFC corporation. And I got Sean O'Malley by domination on this fight, but I do not see a knockout. And if it's a knockout, it's going to be a TKO, because Sean O'Malley has pillow fists. He just puts you on the ground but doesn't know how to finish. That stoppage with Aljamain Sterling, I already know that was a fluke-ass stoppage. This guy was still present. He was still awake. But if he ended up getting up from the ground, man, whew, oh my goodness, man. Aljamain Sterling would have took him down, submit his ass. But, hey, man, y'all already know Tim Welch, he likes doing this little cheat code fluke, trying to tell you to go in and fight, man. Ain't nobody falling for that little thing no more, man. His rainbow hair ass is never gonna be champ again. And if he moves up to 150, if he moves up to 145, man, he's not beating Volkanovski. Sean O'Malley sucks. He's just another sucker.
How you can tap ghostly? How you can tap ghostly? How you can tap ghostly?